Tell me. Hey, Tommy, I'm gonna have some fun with you, bitch.
Mama's little mistake, down by the lake. Daddy dropped off a little fucking mistake. You tell me, you tell me.
I had fun with these bitch ass niggas.
No love from his mother, no love from his father. Your bitch ass nigga, believing in Christ, his name is tell me. Tell me.
I don't want to hear you talk no more.
Mother, father, late mistake. No love, no mother, no father.
But I beat your ass.
Tell me.
Hey, Tommy.
Yeah. Tell me.
Fuck you talking about.
My daddy went to jail. Yeah. I went to #1. Yeah. My daddy went to jail.
Oh, I'm nothing like my daddy.
I'm nothing like my daddy. Daddy.
Hey, Tommy, I'm gonna have some fun with you, bitch.
Mama's little mistake, down by the lake. Daddy dropped off a little fucking mistake. Tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me. No love from his mother, no love from his father. Your bitch ass nigga, believing in Christ, his name is tell me, yeah, tell me, yeah, tell me, yeah.
He wanted my attention. You called down the thunder, and now you got it. My mama's cooking. My mama's cooking.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get the fuck up out here. I'm going out here. I'm going out here. I'm going out here. Been through a lot of pain in my life.
Tell me.
I just have one thing to say. Hang on here.
Black, 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 you ain't black. Black, 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 black leadership. Black, 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 you ain't black. Black, 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 black leadership. Black, 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 you ain't black. Black, 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 black leadership. Black, 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 you ain't black. Black, 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 black leadership. You ain't black. I want black. You ain't black. Something for black. You ain't black. I want black. You ain't black. Something for black. You ain't 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 black. I want black. Trump. You ain't black. Racism. You ain't black. Charlemagne. You ain't black. Essential workers. You ain't black.
I'm black.
You ain't black.
Why not?
You ain't black.
Come on, guys. I'm Black Dana.
Come on, man. You ain't black. Blacks. You ain't black. Dr. King. You ain't black. This virus. You ain't black. Come on, man. You ain't black. A disproportionate amount of them ain't black. Ain't black. Now people recognize that you ain't black and you ain't black. You ain't black. I want black. You ain't black. Something for black. You ain't black. I want black. You ain't black. Something for black. You ain't 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 black. I want black.
I tell you what, if I had to tell them any one of these people, I'd be
Black.
If I had to tell any one of these people, I'd be black. Oh, man. Let me get drunk. Let me get drunk like Lonnie. Woo! Woo woo! That tastes good. How y'all doing in the chat this morning? We drunk off life over here, but we definitely, it's done been 2 hours since my first pop quiz. It's time for my extra credit. Yeah, it's time for my extra credit. Salute, salute. Good morning to all y'all again. For those of you who wasn't on the other channel, Bus Life News and Reaction or Reviews. I'm sorry, I think it's reviews. It might be reactions. I don't know. Shit, I got it. You mean to tell me? Somebody type my channel in the chat. Yeah, I ain't ready for the pop quiz this time. You getting drunk off that liquor. Yeah, man. Bus Life News and Behavior. There we go. Thank you, championship round. Did you see Officer Tatum? No, what happened? I see you. Gifted Kwame Brown, 5 Kwame Brown Bus Life memberships. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I set the tone. Member for 10 months. That sounds like somebody plea deal. 10 months probation. Mm-hmm. Get started early. Yeah, man, because I got to go back outside. So I wanted to go back outside early, but if I'd got outside early, then I ain't going to stop. Once I start, I ain't going to stop. You see Dr. Umar new scam? Yeah, man, Dr. Umar. Hey, man, that nigga Dr. Umar funny as I don't know what. I know that nigga be sitting there high just thinking of these dumbass scams. Hey, Dr. Umar be high. I believe he be high than a mother trucker thinking of these new scams, man. Ain't no way, man. Sassy 81 is member for 42 months. Thank you. Jeff R, thanks for the membership. A member for 42 months. Dang. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all been members for a long time. Miss Sheila said, progress is everything. Keep stomping. Salute to you, Miss Sheila. Candyman, salute. Yeah, but Dr. Umar Johnson be high than a motherfucker, be acting like he doing them girls a favor. Hold on, let me brush this weed off my hand. Dr. Umar be going through the process. He be sitting there smoking. I know what it is. Ifatunde gonna take you to lunch. And it's the lunch of your choice. And all you gotta do, Cash App, PayPal me $500. PayPal, Cash App me $500. We can go to a lunch of your choice. It'd be like a lunch of your choice. Motherfucker, if I'm giving you $500, of course it's a lunch of my choice. And then the nigga ain't say dinner, he said lunch. How many lunch spots can you spend the whole 500? No. We can't go there. We can't go to this JoJo's oyster spot because I got to go pick up mom's at 2. So lunch, we got to go to a lunch spot. Let's go to Subway. You got to eat fresh every day anyway. Let's go to Subway. You get anything on the menu at Subway. We can get a $5 foot long. He going to try to make sure he rides you by all the cheap restaurants so he can keep change. Ain't nowhere in the world, man. Hold on. Yeah, he want to take you to Subway. You can get a salad and you can get a sandwich. I said you can get a salad and you can get a sandwich. I said you can get a salad and you can get a sandwich. You're gonna be saying that shit 3 times. Kwame, you and Dr. Umar kind of look alike. Man, that's messed up, man. That's messed up, dog. Now you done got me off talking about it, but that's fucked up. Salute KB Mods in the chat. OG Unc Ken Dog. Salute 42 months. Swagger Dash Coffee. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go then. I gotta see. I ain't got my coffee, but I need to go get me one of them Celsius drinks. Yeah, man. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. They all turning this thing up already with the memberships, with the super chats. Faith Keeper, salute to you. Dr. Umar says Candyman died time. Man, but I couldn't believe that, man. That man leaned forward in the camera talking about, don't hate. Don't hate. No, Dr. Umar, definitely. I'm not going to hate. If somebody willing to pay you $500 for you to take them to lunch, all you doing is trying to get all the ladies that's desperate and lonely in the house. I hope a couple of them dudes take you on a date. It's $500 shit. That nigga trying to get pimped these goddamn, because he always asking for the ladies. Where my nappy heads at? Where my natural, thick, beautiful queens at? Where my ones with the deep pockets that no man at the house? I mean, where's the lonely, where's the single, strong, beautiful Ifa Tunde sisters at? Yeah, you only single by choice, not by force. You only single by choice, not by force. You only single by choice, not by force. Ifa Tunde gonna come there and put some Pan-African in you. I'm gonna come there and put some Pan-African in you. I'm the King Kong. Don't make me take my shirt off and beat my chest. I'm the King Kong of consciousness. Big Papa around this mother. That nigga might as well just make a rap song. Yeah, he just might as well just make a rap song. Let me put a little dashiki in it. Yeah. This nigga crazy, man. And we fall for it every year. But the Saint the Sinner, shout out to the Saint the Sinner. The Saint the Sinner is offering to purchase the school. He's offering to put up the 40 bands, the $40,000 for control of one of the buildings. And he like, shit, that's cheap as I don't know what to get basically something he can use as a warehouse in Delaware that's tax-free and have an office building that he can write off, the space that he can write off. I don't know what he gonna use it for, but who knows? He know the school ain't gonna never open, so he might make the building an apartment. Put the apartment right dab in the middle of the school. Because the concept of the school opening, once you get it open, then what? How do you keep getting it funded? Going on live and say, Ifa Tunde, African sisters, send me some money. No, you got to have a business plan. You got to have some money coming in. You got to be able to sustain it without donations. If you can't sustain it, if you're not, then you have to be a part of the government. You have to get a government stipend, which he says he doesn't want. So I don't know how you're going to pay a staff and do all that by just asking people from donations. What are you going to do to raise money? But every time he's been asked that by people who do that for real, and I'm dumb and I know that. Every time he get asked by the scholars, the people who definitely he owe it to respond to, he just gets upset. The donors and the scholars, he don't want to talk to them. I get paid to go around and talk. Okay, well, what you doing with that money? Use that money to pay the tax. How you going to have it both ways? You brag about being the most booked. What they boogie you for? Some Cheetos and some big back chicks? Like, what are you asking for a walker? Give me the biggest back chick with the stanky poom poom, because that's what he kept saying. He had an older, bigger back chick with, he said, had stanky poom poom. I didn't say it, man. But I guess that's what he want on the road. Because you definitely got to put together a business plan, or this school is going to be open for a year, and then what? You be back at ground zero. How do the teachers get paid? See, that's the thing that he's not explaining to the people who donate. Okay, you donate, you get the school open. Now that you have a fully staffed school, how do you keep the lights on? How do you send people home with a paycheck at the end of the month or at the end of each pay period? How do you send them home with a paycheck? And when they ask that, he can't really answer those questions. But we ain't talking about him, man. We talking about I watched a video of a brother D Thorne going over my former teammates' video. And let me piss some people off, because I don't think people should be able to have just a blessed morning if you don't earn it. You got to earn a blessed morning. You got to get up and earn your day. Take advantage of your day. Stretch, drink water, start your day off right, you know. But you don't want to take advantage of your day and then complain about everything. So I got something for you to make your day even worse.
You turn around and destroy it? Is it the media that has destroyed every black leader that stood up for us? Martin Luther King suffered it. Malcolm suffered it. He's attacking the media, calls it fake news. We have been the victims of some fake news.
Yes.
He's beating up the FBI. Go at it, baby. Yeah. They've been beating the hell out of us ever since J. Edgar Hoover. The nature of this administration is good for us. Because of Trump's way, he is an anomaly. There's never been no president quite like Mr. Trump. There's something that he's doing. Trump is destroying every enemy that was an enemy of our rise. Who's the enemy of our rise? Is it the Department of Justice, where we get none? Is it Congress, where you make a law that favors us and then you turn around and destroy it? Is it the media that has destroyed every black leader that stood up for us? Martin Luther King suffered it. Malcolm suffered it. He's attacking the media, calls it fake news. We have been the victims of some fake news.
Yes.
He's beating up the FBI. Go at it, baby. Yeah.
Beating up the FBI. Go at it, baby. Go at it, baby. Yeah, I don't want your day to go good and smooth like you think it's just supposed to go. No. Hell no. We got to invoke thought. You mindless animals. We got to invoke thought. We got to make you think through conversation, through uncomfortable conversation, not just all friend groups of sister girls and home bros and Jordan buddies and basketball buddies. And no, diversity of thought. And now that Farrakhan said that, you can't just say a bad word and just move on. You got to think about it, because somebody might hit you in your mouth. You know, you normally can just shout out a bad word at somebody, but you got to be careful. You got to tread lightly. Because you know it's all about who we like. And a lot of people like him. Yeah. That's why they had to take the microphone from him. So now they want to take the microphone from a bus too. They want to take the microphone. That's the most important thing they want to do. This new way of controlling people is deplatforming them and then trying to stop their ability to move freely and make money. They even try to threaten to jeopardize your safety through fake beeves and then have guys to jump you. They want you to come to Vegas so they can jump you. to a city where they disarm you and make men just targets and victims. You know, these cowardly type of people, they do things like this when they don't want to deal with men and deal with a confrontation the proper way. So they do it in a cowardly way, and that's the way of the world. They slide on you, they slither like snakes. So when I came across this video, I said, oh man, what a perfect way to explain the go along, get along game. This was perfect. He detailed out how these people form together like Voltron. They detail out how they're not really important. They're just protected by some badass white boys that got them up under contract. Everything that I've said about these people, that they have no power, that they're weaklings, they got a buttercup to white boys. He's going to explain it better than I can. If you say so about me, shoot, if you say something about Stephen A knows such and such, and then they said Stephen A bragged about it. He said you talked about him. That's my man. These people was literally bragging about having men that got their back so much they will throttle down other people's views and their ways and ability to make money. But see, here's what these guys don't understand about me. Money comes and money goes. I'm not driven by money. I'm not moved by money. Money is not an issue. When you know God, like I know God, you're not worried about money. You're not worried about no blackball. You're not worried about nobody trying to stop you from doing nothing. You just do it. You just go through the process. It is what it is. And maybe mainstream ain't for me then. I don't care nothing about no going no viral. Nigga, you still watching everything I say. That's viral enough. You openly admitted that I'll never go viral, and you openly admitted why. That's pay enough. You are proving that these boys and that these girls have to submit to some sort of old school system that's already written, that you boys are in a go along, get along gang, and you guys have a network of people that you call and you block other people. Those girls that be talking about how they get raped and these people hide them and they got a whole system of people that make you look crazy. It's the same system that I'm talking about. It's the same system that this boy is describing. They all are in cahoots. They all stick together. They all blackball you. It don't matter their behavior. That's why they don't want to talk about behavior. They talk about who they belong to. Stephen A. Smith did an entire interview on Gil's Arena, and he basically described that he's a bad bitch and that he belongs to these networks. And that if you speak about him, then the people that he belongs to, because he got a number, and it's $100 million now. The people that he belonged to will come get you. They're not gonna work with you because he's our man. You two dummies. And the more they let two stupid people like y'all talk, the more y'all going to expose this go along, get along gang even worse. Well, guess what? I don't want to be mainstream, nigga. I can give two hill of beans about being mainstream. That's what you niggas want. Y'all always trying to diss somebody else for not being what you are. Being on YouTube is fine. You talking about he want his own show. He want what you got. He want the mainstream dollar. Says who? The mainstream dollar come with stipulations and somebody telling you what to do. I'll go get my own dollar and say what the hell I want to say. Now, maybe not on YouTube, but they got Kick, they got Twitch, they got a lot of different places where you can say what you want. So this whole ideal that you guys can force me or back me into a corner or this person will stop this opportunity. I've been getting along just fine without any of your opportunities prior to me coming to the YouTube. And I'm going to get along just fine without your opportunities now that I'm on YouTube. And you guys are not that powerful as you think. You're giving yourselves too much credit. The only thing a person got to do is not curse. The only thing a person got to do is clean up some of the stuff they say, make it funny without hurting your little weak feelings. And then you can cry to YouTube, you can cry to Twitch, you can cry to whoever. You really don't have any power. You guys are weaklings that cry to other men. You cry to YouTube, you cry to everything because you don't want to deal with opposing opinions. Opposing opinions hurt your feelings so much that you're forced to call them haters. You're forced to get violent. I heard opposite opinions than mine for 20 years. I didn't get violent with nobody, but I'm supposed to be the crazy one. I've heard people call me a bus. I don't fucking agree with you, but I didn't get violent, but I'm supposed to be the crazy one. Everybody else I encounter, the moment I start talking back to them, the first thing they offer up is some violence. The first thing this dweeb that give you a gun offered up was violence, but it wasn't from him. It was from a group of people that I don't even know. So how the go along, get along gang works is that they know full well that I'm going to defend myself if you got 3 people trying to do something to me. And I'm probably going to defend myself in a way that might not go along with the law, but it's going to go along with my law. And so these people try to set up scenarios and set up situations for you. So that's why I had another person call me yesterday. Oh, come out to Vegas. Come out to Vegas for what? Oh, they got a poker tournament they want you to play in. Such and such going to be there. How much they paying? Because if I'm coming to Vegas, I got to hire some security guards. I got to have some people that got them blickies. And I got to be able to have my mace and my whatever Vegas allow. Oh no, it's just y'all going out there, and if you win the poker game, you get 20,000. I don't know how to play no damn poker. Yeah, but it's about networking. I ain't in no networking nobody. That work with hoes. That work with women. Just going to be in large crowds talking about you networking, and then you end up getting you know what. That don't work with me. What am I networking for? What is this going to lead to? Just nothing? You're just telling me I'm networking because I'm in a large room with a bunch of people. Yeah. I don't want to network like that. Then I get offered to the big 3. Everybody want to invite me to a building. And everybody want to invite me to the West Coast. Why you can't do nothing in the East Coast? Because I'm going to have a surprise for you if you come to an interview on the East Coast. And I will probably have a surprise for you in the West Coast too. But the only thing about the West Coast, they play a little different. Sometimes the surprise you bring could be they surprise. So you got to be a little careful in the West Coast. And they got OJ in Vegas. Yeah, if they were talking about some money, I would have came. Money talk bullshit, run a marathon. We can find some badass police officers that ain't a part of your little go along, get along game. But money talk. I don't like to travel with be around no bunch of niggas. I don't lead the network with no bunch of niggas. What we gonna network on? I done been around a bunch of NBA players. I know exactly what the conversation is about to be about. I know exactly the depth of the conversation. I know how far it's gonna go. And the people that's gonna be in that room, the conversation ain't gonna go very far. But it's been interesting since I come to YouTube. I'm supposed to be such a little old bus, and I'm supposed to be a nobody, and I'm supposed to be the one that's just hurt and got this desperate bust down life. And they show you pictures of a home, but they won't tell you the asset value of the home. They won't tell you that it's owned outright and that someone tries to buy it through a tax auction every year because they know the asset value of the home. They want to tell you how it looked because my whole life they want to make me look a certain way. They don't want to tell you what it really is. That it don't matter that you stole $22.5 million from me. I'm in a financial position that's better than most niggas that's making $20 million a year in the NBA right now. Because I know most of these niggas living check to check. Because most of their financial advisors, most of the people right around them are stealing every damn thing they got while they're just looking like they got money. Yeah. While they're just looking like these white folks have mastered making a nigga look like they got money. Yeah, I'm in a better financial position because I'm broke. And I wish people would understand the concept of being broke. But I can't explain it. I can't explain everything. I don't know everything. I'm still learning. But I know it's way better to be broke than to have money. Yeah, it's way better to wake up and be broke than to have money. My broke problems feel real good to me. Yeah, my broke problems use their money. Yeah, I would love. I see. Listen, I just understand that corporate dollars come with sponsorship and come with the control. They don't pay you because they like you. They pay you because they want to control you. The first thing they do to a comedian that they pay and that they put them on TV, they tell them, we got to clean up your act and clean up your look. Well, wait a minute. I thought you liked me. What if you date a girl that you see her the way she look and you think she's gorgeous, right? And you tell her right when you give her that wedding ring, hey, look, I got to change up your whole style. I got to change your hair. I got to change the way you dress. I got to change all that. Do you think she going to think you like her? So these corporations, they got to make you fit into their system. They got to pretty you up for the mainstream. So that means nothing you say got to be truthful. Everything you say got to be blended and dumbed down to, for everybody to be able to stomach it. So all that bullshit that you heard as a kid, that the truth is just the absolute and the truth will set you free. The truth will get you blackballed. The truth will get you called a whistleblower. The truth will get you fucked up. Nobody wants to deal and hear truth. This is a new spirit moving on where the evildoers and the negative spirits are the ones winning right now. Because they act like complete jackasses and dummies and then turn around and when you speak about what they're doing, they say you're crying, which invokes a rage in you to make you want to do something to them. And then they'll turn around and play innocent. And so who is left holding the bag of misery and despair? The person who reacted to the child's play. So that's why I don't react to child's play. It's the simplest game that they playing. And when you know the game that they playing, you just don't participate. You just turn into a Venus flytrap. They say they coming by your house. Okay, come on. They say they want to knock you out in Vegas. Oh, okay. Come on. And you just be mysterious because the unknown, they play a knockout game. I'm not going to be playing knockout game. I keep trying to tell niggas I'm not no motherfucking boxer. But I don't want no problem. I really don't want no problem. I hope they take heed that I don't want no problems either. But somehow I don't think they will. Because for some reason, they got this boy attached and infatuated with me. And he plays very good media games. This guy is an expert on the internet. He's an expert at putting things up, taking it down, lying, making it seem like something. He's in touch with the younger generation. So they believe, these younger gamers, they just believe the first thing that's said. Don't matter if what's said is true. It's just a matter of saying it. And this is the world that these people live in. So let's play this video. So when you have a serious ilk, they all laugh because they like, oh, why so serious? So he got the little kitty, corny ball little people in his corner. The serious people know what time it is because everything ain't a joke. So the silly teener boppers, the gamers, keep titty bopping. But grown people do grown shit. We ain't seen these NBA niggas at no closings. We ain't seen these $100 million niggas putting up their own investment money and waiting on it to mature and get your money back. We ain't seen these niggas doing nothing like grown men do. We seen these niggas go get deals even after making $100 million, and that's the only thing they survive off. Going and continuing, and although it makes great money, so I'm not knocking it. Do your thing. If that's the way you do it, cool. But as soon as a scandal, as soon as a girl slap you and you grab her wrist and say, bitch, don't slap me, then you might lose that $100 million contract. The way I'm building mine, if motherfucker slap me and I grab her wrist and say, bitch, don't slap me, and then I'm going to be the motherfucker that you call when you say, hey, you shouldn't have grabbed a woman's wrist, and I'm going to say, I shouldn't have got slapped. See, there's going to be a difference. See, I'd rather have less. Less is more. You don't have more. Just you niggas got a promissory note. You niggas believe in promissory notes. You believe in somebody paying you. If they pay you, they can unpay you. If they feed you, they can starve you. So I don't want to be fed. Now, I'm not trying to turn down no partnerships. Partnerships that don't come with these little teeny bopper rules that got some grown man rules to it. Then I'm all for it. Where allegations don't end your contract, where facts and evidence and proof and convictions in the contract, like adults are supposed to. I hate to say it, respect me like you respect Sha'Carri Richardson. The double standard is it for me. But this guy is going to prove that these men are not really on their own and not really bosses like they claim to be. These niggas are acquiescing to a system. They cozying up with dudes they really don't even like or really don't even fuck with for a bag. They acting like they all cool. That's why these niggas smiling in each other's face like they cool like that, but they only trying not to anger the bad white boy that's paying them all. I think there's a white billionaire that got an experience on how many of these Negroes they can pay and control. Because I think they laugh at this whole ideal of Wakanda and this whole ideal of the black community is going to fight together because they see how easily we turn on each other for the smallest thing. The goddamn cornbread can be too cold and we'll knock each other out. The collard greens could be seasoned wrong and B, you can't cook like my mama. And we'll knock each other dead for that. We got so much hatred for each other, then ain't nobody got to fight us. It's just you put the money in between us, and that'll be the worst thing you can do. The Negroes will push the money away. That's lame. They'll rather have guns. Niggas don't want no money no more. They want guns. They won't shoot. Because you can see it with our rappers. You can see it. Some of the richest rappers still want to be killers. They can't. They don't even know what to do with money. They don't even know how to enjoy it. They don't know how to turn that money into no buildings, into no hotels, and that quick money that they getting in cash. They just flash it and buy chains with the motherfucker. They don't know that you got cash. You don't even got to report all this shit. You could be buying laundry mats that can have you some real cash coming out of it, and then buy you some damn sky rises, and then we wouldn't give a damn if you rap no more. But some of these niggas goddamn got on Depends. They're going to be having on Depends and be on stage trying to sing and rap because they're not thinking about their future. They thinking that this is going to live forever. They thinking somebody going to like them their whole life. Thinking the YN is going to like them their whole life. Don't know that in about the next 2-3 years, ain't nobody going to listen to them. And then they're going to be on the chicken circuit for 10 grand a show. And now they ain't going to be able to bring their big entourage. So now the people that have been wanting to get them can get at them. These niggas gonna have on Depends rapping, gray hairs, whiskers still trying to sag. I hope these nigga pampers fall off on stage. all that damn money and you can't think about what to do with it other than teaching the young generation some stupid shit by buying clothes, cars, and all depreciating assets. If them NBA players had real advisors, they would tell them how to do ETFs, Bitcoin, and whatever. They should listen to Jaylen Brown, but I think I misspoke. I better watch my tongue. Salute, KB. Yeah, you misspoke because Jaylen Brown is a cornball brother, as Rob Parker, wallet mouth self, would say. If you're not the quintessential pants sagging, tough talking, dope slanging, gun toting ladies man, then you ain't no real man. Hell, you barely even black. They have this stupidity tied to our community to where you got to act like Steven Jackson, even if you're 50. Yeah, you got to act like you're Steven Jackson. I seen him go back and forth with Charleston White, and I'm just like, Lord have mercy. We lost in some bit. A 50-year-old basketball player talking about he pulled up and was riding around looking for Charleston White. A nigga that you know is gonna mace or shoot you. So are you prepared to kill him that night? I don't get it. But hey, I'm glad I'm just a bus. They gave me the best name in the world. And don't no ego have to be attached to bus. Yeah, I'm damn near not even black no more. They kicked me out the black community. Can't play basketball on my bus. Niggas be laughing and shit. So I don't gotta have the pressures of being no goddamn whatever these niggas be trying to be. I don't know what these niggas be trying to be, but hey, I'm glad I'm a bus and I can just be a black man. Cause most of these niggas air pack anyway. But let's get to the video. This is on D Thorn Digital. And of course, this is my former teammate who can't stop talking about me. Hopefully they don't flag me for this video. I won't be using any profanity or anything of that nature. Maybe I can still react to a video up under the fair use guidelines, which are stated in the description. So hopefully YouTube still honors fair use without flagging. Because all I'm doing is going over and reacting to a video where my name is mentioned. And I think it's mentioned in a way where I can give some teachable moments. So that's what I'll do.
I said to Kwame Brown back then, you would never go viral again. You would trend. You're going to trend because you attack trending topics. So something that's trending, because you're jumping on it, of course you're going to.
Right off the rip with the narratives. Someone taught this boy that around my name, just keep utilizing these buzzwords of the master, the slave master, the left, the people who just make up these words so they don't have to deal with the conversation. So now, because if a topic is trending and Kwame Brown talks about it, I'm attacking the topic. I'm not just speaking on the topic. I'm not covering the topic. I'm not going over the topic. I'm attacking it. I'm attacking. These are the words he used. Words mean something, and watch and listen to the words that this gentleman used the entire time. I want y'all to make sure you pay close attention to the words that he used.
You would never go viral again. You would trend. You're going to trend because you attack trending topics. So something that's trending, because you're jumping on it, of course you're going to trend, but you would never go viral again. And you can never get a really big job. You can never really get a big opportunity because everybody you pissed off, everybody you attacked is in positions.
Now, I won't be able to get a job. I won't be able to do this because I attacked people who are in position. I attack people that's in position. Giving my opinion that on things that are on the internet, when Kwame Brown says anything about it, it's an attack. And he's out here with his dog whistle saying Kwame would never get a mainstream job. Kwame would never get this. Kwame would never get that. Well, I'm flattered, Gil, because when I was sitting on my tractor, that wasn't even in the cards. So I never even thought about a mainstream job, Gil. I never told you I wanted a mainstream job, Gil. The mainstream jobs come looking for me, Gil. I don't go looking for them. So this lie that you're telling is kind of telling that you're afraid of me, Gil. I don't know why. Well, I do know why, but it's just amazing. And hearing you on your shows trying to be me, I can't tell if you're a LA cat now or you are a country boy, because you change up depending on what show you're on. And it's quite alarming, Mr. Arenas. It's really quite alarming. Where is it at? Where's this video? I can't find it on my history, so let me just play it. Let me play this real quick. This is Mr. Arenas with his old lady.
It's part of the experience. So
but answer the question. So you would allow me?
yes.
And then what are the consequences?
Why would there be a consequence to you going to meet Chris Brown taking a picture?
A picture like that. Not just like, just like a picture like that. He's choking me. Like.
That might be your fantasy.
And you okay that I'm letting Chris Brown do my fantasy with me and take a picture?
Maybe the dick ain't in. Like I'm trying to figure out where's the.
So you would be fine.
You bending over like that and he's sitting there like that?
Yeah, there's pictures like that too. That's okay too.
It's part of the experience.
That's okay. Shit. Chris Brown. Brady, I'm coming your way. I got 1,200.
Baby, he lives right up the street. Yeah.
Well, you never invited me to meet him. So we can go for free and get the picture?
For free? Yeah. I'd rather you do it for free than spend $1,200. Why you ain't spending $1,200 on me? Okay, now
I spent $1,200 on you.
Now that's a problem. That's a problem. I just thought about it.
Yes, that was
Imagine
my question.
your girl spending $1,200 to take a picture with Chris Brown, but won't buy you a sandwich or put gas in your car. Now that would be wild.
Hold on, y'all. I found it on Instagram. Hold on.
So you would allow me?
Yes.
And then what are the consequences?
Why would there be a consequence to you going to meet Chris Brown taking a picture?
A picture like that. Not just like, just like a picture like that. He's choking me. Like.
That might be your fantasy.
And you okay that I'm letting Chris Brown do my fantasy with me and take a picture?
Maybe the dick ain't in. Like I'm trying to figure out where's the.
So you would be fine.
You bending over like that and he's sitting there like that?
Yeah, there's pictures like that too. That's okay too?
It's part of the experience.
That's okay. Shit. Chris Brown. Brady, I'm coming your way. I got 1,200.
Baby, he lives right up the street. Yeah.
Well, you never invited me to meet him. So we can go for free and get the picture?
For free? Yeah. I'd rather you do it for free than spend $1,200. Why you ain't spending $1,200 on me? Okay, now
I spent $1,200 on
look
you.
at you. Now that's a problem. That's a problem. I just thought about it.
Yes, that was
Imagine
my
your
question.
girl spending $1,200 to take a picture with Chris Brown, but won't buy you a sandwich or put gas in your car. Now that would be wild.
So let's skip over the fact that he says sandwich. And I didn't know LA guys say sandwich. I thought that was more of a Southern thing, kind of i.e. Kwame Brown, And then he wants the female to put gas in his car. Interesting. So you want that fine, beautiful specimen right there you got to be putting gas in your car. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Loud and clear. All right, back to the video. So let's go back a tab.
You can never get a really big job. You can never really get a big opportunity because everybody you pissed off, everybody you attacked is in positions that you want to get in. Kwame tried to sell a show. He tried to sell his Kwame Brown life, and he's in a meeting in Atlanta with another NBA player. And the guy told him, "Hey, how is your relationship with Gilbert?" He said, "Because I'm in a deal with him, and if you guys are beefing, I can't touch you. I gotta ask him if it's okay." That actually happened to him in real time.
Gilbert Arenas talks about Kwame Brown.
Man, all this boy do is lie, man. Like Gil, first of all, he'll mix in truth with lies. First of all, I don't even know how to sell a show. That is not my field of expertise. I wouldn't even know how much to ask for. I would have hired an attorney to do that. We haven't even gotten to that stage. I was just going to listen to them. They wanted me to work with them. So I was just going to listen. Had we got to a different stage, I would have had an entertainment attorney come and do the terms, Gil. I'm not gonna go and try to act like you try to act like you're some genius and you just do everything on your own. I'm gonna let an attorney handle that, buddy. That's for shizzle. This boy dildo Dilbert. Salute. But yeah, I'm not gonna handle my own situation like that. But he's talking about a situation to where he wants to work with me so bad that I told him, they was like, would you work with him if he apologized? I said, no, it got to be a serious apology. It got to be a real situation. And I already touched on this, but I don't even want to go backwards to this stupidity. But at the end of the day, just move on. Move on, bro.
Being blackballed. Check out what he had to say, and then I'll come back with my comments.
Me listening to that, when you're talking about 10 hours of airwaves on ESPN, got his own personal, he's going to be on radio, he's going to be doing politics. In a sense, if he was really a guy who wanted to deal up, he has a lot of airspace to do it because he has so many platforms to do it on. So if you're on the wrong side of him, like he could run narratives that go against you at this point in time.
Let a dummy talk long enough and they'll tell on themselves. So you say they'll run narratives, huh, Gil? Like I don't like my children. Like somehow, I'm angry with you and you're just this saint and like my YouTube page is just not doing well and it's not like you guys are not playing with it behind the scenes. These narratives that you guys keep running, like I'm doing drugs and all this stuff that you guys keep talking about. You talk about those narratives, Gil? Whatever do you mean? Because I've heard a lot of narratives. They only knew me as a bus. Now they think I'm on cocaine. They think I don't like my children. They think I'm a deadbeat father. They think a lot of things about me. I'd rather go back to just being a bus. So could it be those narratives that you're running? Because the truth is stranger than fiction. And Gil, I don't think any man has the ability to F anything up. You have the ability to throttle down. You have the ability to slow up. But I believe in this, Gil. What God got for you, no man, no woman, no company, no corporation, and not you or none of your little buddies can take it away. It just means that I have a different purpose and it will be repurposed and I'll be doing the same thing, Gil. I'm just as popular as when I was the #1 draft pick as I am on YouTube. So all the diminishing things you guys said, bus, all this stuff, it still don't work. And then the popularity came back. Here comes you and all of the Stephen A. Smith bandits. And you guys got really disrespectful again, distracting these young generations, because that's what you guys do. But it's still not going to work. This playful, stupid old guy like you, this day and age is over. This clickbait, make up anything that's outlandish about Kobe just to shock the algorithm, that only worked with the younger generation of sports watchers and listeners. The old school cats, they don't mess with you. They mess with me. And that's just the way it is. You got to get over that.
The same with LeBron, if he wanted to.
I guess me not to this point, because I don't have, national TV behind me, but I do enough lives and I'm on enough. If I really wanted to fuck with you, I can really fuck with you, right? I mean,
you're already effing with me with the fake IG post, but Gil, how does that affect the country nigga that is outside of your little gang? See, this is why I'm not in the bad boys club, because they're little games that they play that will throttle down someone's money based on these little lies and things that people say. He can threaten a female that when he finds out where she works, he harasses the company, and the company will just let go of a person because they don't want the company to be harassed. If I had a job, he would be out harassing the job or calling in, phoning. None of those little clown things work with me. So the only thing they do is try to smear me in the public opinion, the public eye. And what do they try to smear me with? Money. What are some of the things that they do to make it look like I don't have money, which I openly say I'm broke. So I don't understand the whole purpose of just reiterating something that I've already said. So none of their tactics really work. So they give you the image of a house that looks like it's run down. But this house, they won't tell you the asset value of. I keep trying to explain it to you. Niggas care about looking good. I'm not a nigga. The only thing I care about is that value, and that it's a red dough, and that asset is that I own it outright. Now, if you're going to call me broke, then you got to at least say, well, he does have that asset right there that he owns outright. And no matter how it look, we can look it up. That's how much he has. At least be a smart troll. Because otherwise, me and you not going to really understand each other. Because I can give two Jiminy Cricks how something look right now. When you take $22.5 million from me, I don't give a crap how something look. I just know nothing went back to the government. Nothing went back to nobody. Everything was taken care for and accounted for like I left it. Because I didn't get a house and with a big mortgage before I was done playing. I bought my house cash. So you niggas that be laughing and tricking the masses with all this funny jokes and ha ha ha, I can joke with the best of them. But when I start telling the truth, it hit a little bit different. See, a lot of you got big, beautiful houses, and I commend you niggas. You work hard. I love that. I love to see you niggas shining and balling. But I don't pay no $18,000 a month mortgage. I don't pay no $30,000 a month mortgage. I don't have a mortgage. So some of you think you own a house. You just paying the mortgage. You just basically written with your name on it. I'm gonna rent and leave my name off of it. And we'll just see how we shake up in the end, okay?
Yeah, just to give y'all a quick overview, he was reviewing the footage when Stephen A. was on his show recently, and he's basically saying by Stephen A. Smith being on the air 10 hours a day, the power that he has with mainstream media, if he wanted to F over people, he really could. And I was saying the same thing as LeBron. LeBron is way more powerful than Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith just has a microphone constantly, but if LeBron wanted a microphone, if he wanted to do some things behind the scenes, he could do that as well. The reason I bring that up is because Stephen A. Smith says people don't have a clue the stuff that LeBron was doing behind the scenes, allegedly, I guess to make Stephen A. Smith look a certain way back when he was calling out LeBron and they made it seem like he was dissing Bronny. Same with Gil. If Gil wants to, he can make it rough on people. He seems cool and easygoing. I know the whole Kwame thing, making him have a bad rap. I've said some stuff previously, but at the end of the
See, allow me to come on camera as I say this. We gotta say this. Excuse me. I didn't know that was still gonna be there. We gotta say this for the people who think they make it rough on people who are unplugged from the system. I don't feel nothing. You niggas ain't making nothing rough on me. Nigga, I don't feel nothing. If you raise the price of cement any higher, you raise the price of gas, that's when you're gonna make me cry. But you niggas talking about me to some strangers on YouTube for them to snickle and kickle and think I do coke or think whatever the hell they think. They used to think I was a bust. I don't give a Jiminy Cricket what a nigga think. When tax time roll around, I gotta pay almost $17,000 for property tax on my house. If somebody ain't helping me pay that, I don't give a damn what you think. I think it's stupid to think about what you thinking when I got $17,000 I gotta account for when tax time roll around for that house. I'm focusing on that. I ain't focusing on what you thinking, nigga. What you thinking don't make me shh. And I thought that's what made us men. But I guess the new age man get caught up and snickering and kicking and what a nigga think and what a nigga don't think and crashing out trying to prove to a nigga they this and that they tough. While I'm just gonna smoke me one and laugh at you. Cause I got $17,000 I gotta go get for property tax, nigga. And that's on one property. So I don't give a what you think. And you lucky YouTube making me not curse. But I'll go on Twitch in a minute. Welcome to the Landlord Talk with a Bus. Salute. Salute to your next level. You niggas talking about canceling a nigga that's already been canceled for 20-something years. Nigga, don't nobody like me. I'm a bus, remember? You think I thought people was liking me while they were calling me a bus? You niggas done lost your goddamn on mind, man. Y'all niggas must think you talking to a boy. You talking to a grown-ass man, nigga. I see things different. I don't want what you want. So I don't find you funny. I don't find nothing about you what I want or what I like. I would never trade places, never trade houses, never trade jobs. I don't want nothing that you got. Think I'm ready to trade with you, nigga, and I just bought that brand new badass lawnmower, boy. I just extended them bars on that thing. You think I want you to sit on my lawnmower? Huh? Yeah, that's 60-inch lawnmower. I was gonna get the 72-inch, but I said no, I wanted to be able to do yards too. That motherfucker got a diesel motor on it with 2 gas engines on it. I mean, 2 gas tanks. What? Is you crazy? Is you crazy? You think I want you to sit on my mower? I told you, Gil, you ain't never met no nigga like me. It's the simple pleasures in life, man. I don't require much, so all that shit, you niggas keep trying to scare me and shit, man. Do that with them broad. You ain't gonna never make it. You ain't gonna never get no mainstream job. You ain't gonna never do this. Shut up, nigga. I got a forestry motor. I got a forestry motor that can make over $100,000 a year. I got a trash dump trailer that can make over $100,000 a year. I got motherfucking a lawnmower that's a diesel that I can lease out to one of them badass Mexicans, and they can make me goddamn $50,000 a year. Come on, man, nigga, I don't care nothing about you niggas trying to cancel me. My kids are all of them almost grown. And nigga, who cares about you trying to cancel me, nigga? God say no. And unless you niggas call yourself Jesus Christ, you don't scare me. Stephen A don't scare me. And none of the people I pissed off scare me. And they badass bosses don't scare me. They all got a heart that's going to stop beating one day and they going to die. So they just like me. And if they can play God now, but I know the real God. Nigga, anything I want in this world, as long as I put my mind to it, I'm going to do it and I'm going to get it. Yeah. Nigga, you just don't have views. Nigga, I'm after 300 doors, nigga. Don't try to stop me from getting 300 doors. Then I might have to turn around and fight you. Yeah, nigga, I was Mr. 17.5 yesterday. What? Counted it out on live, nigga, and I'm broke right back again, nigga. Mr. 17.5, and I wasn't buying no brick. I was buying a lawnmower, nigga. I'm gonna teach these young boys, nigga, how to be men if it hurt you, boy. These young men learn how to be men, you punk. I ain't tell those young nigga to go buy no brick. That's gonna get you 15 years. I took my 17.5 and bought a lawnmower, and if you goddamn go do what you supposed to do. That lawnmower I bought can cut 80 acres a day. Yeah, they say that thing built to go. It'll cut 80 acres a day without breaking a sweat. I said, what? Yeah, it's a diesel motor with 2 gas tanks on it. I said, what? That sounds like a hell of a nigga supposed to ride that. Man, they sold that to me so easy. I told you I spent that little check. And get this, Gil, that was with money that I just found in a Charles Schwab account. I'm broke. I ain't had no money now. That come from, I told them about account that Charles Schwab, that some attorneys hit me up. I thought it was bull crap. They hit me up. They found some money in their account. And it was 20 bands. It was 40, but half of it belonged to somebody else. So that's 20 bands to me. And well, if it don't belong to nobody else, but I would have to sue them for it and all that other shit. So I'm thinking about suing them for that portion. I don't know. But anyway, what is guaranteed to me is 20 grand. And I said, oh, I already know what I can do to enhance my business and make sure, everything is like that. And I went out and bought some equipment. Yeah. And I went out and signed the gate form so I can be tax exempt. So the next time I purchase me, because I'm going out and buying equipment, that's all I'm going to buy. You're going to see me with excavators and dump trucks and shit like that, real country shit, So I'm going to always be broke, you know what I mean? But I'm going to always have shit that everybody needs. I do got a phobia, Gil. I got a fear. I got a fear of another nigga controlling the way I eat. So I make sure can't no nigga control the way I eat. So if I want to go out and do something, then I got more favorable terms. Sound like you niggas be trying to hold everybody. Yeah, this is a great opportunity for you. Nigga, I already got great opportunities. So this gonna be actually either a parallel or this got to be better than the opportunities that I already got, because I got shit I could be doing that I like to do too. Hey, Gil, I just ordered me a new feather buncher attachment to my Kubota. See, I didn't know they have attachments for that Kubota that can go up to a tree, grab a hold of it, cut it at the bottom, and lay it down. I said, what the I saw that Kubota doing that. I said, what the heezy for sheezy? I said, I know my next purchase. They say, what? You going on a trip to Cancun? You going on a yacht? You going somewhere with your girl? Nope. I saw this sexy ass piece that I'm going to put on the front of this goddamn tractor. I saw this sexy ass piece that I would put on the front of this tractor. And I'm just accumulating the equipment. I don't even got the crew yet, but something just telling me if I just work this shit myself and niggas see my grind, I think I'm gonna simulate a crew so strong that goddamn it's gonna be amazing. So I'm just assembling the equipment. You got to have the equipment if you want to move some shit. So what's the point of raw land when you can't develop the land, when you don't have the heavy machinery to load the trees up, when you don't have a truck or a trailer that can hold the trees so you can get it to the plant. So if you want to go buy 100 acres or 200 acres and start your little logging company, but you don't want to pay nobody to truck in and out. Hopefully you got a family member that's in the trucking business. Hopefully you got somebody that's already making plans around your plans so y'all can come together and have a meeting of the minds. But everybody want to be bosses and individual, and hey, I'm my own nigga, and nigga, you still your own nigga. You bring your own truck too. But I saw an opportunity to buy 200 and what was it? It's one opportunity to buy 2,000 acres, and that's 1.1 million for 2,000 acres. And then they had an opportunity to buy like over 300 acres, and it was cheap too, like a little over 100,000, like buying a Mercedes. Like buying a Mercedes car could get you 300 acres. And I'm like, okay, 300 acres is cool. It's a good sounding large property, but what the fuck are you going to do with it? These tree companies that cut the timber, they're going to cost you an arm and a leg. And pretty much they the ones going to make the most money because you got to make a deal with them to keep most of the timber for you to clear the land. So I'm like, shit, if you get this land, you can make money going and coming if you had your own trucks and your own material or your own machines to get the timber off of it. Just imagine you can grab that shit off the ground and throw it on the back of a truck yourself and make deals with the mill to bring in by the truckload yourself. Shit. You ain't got to worry about sitting on no podcast. See, but niggas like him only think the people that's on TV make money. But the thing about it is that the people who was not sitting on TV, they paid him, they paid me, they paid LeBron James. It was the men and women who started these trucking logistic companies and who started these glass companies and who started businesses that make all the money. For some reason, athletes and most of us think a certain way, especially while we're playing. But by now, he should have learned that athletes are a small speck when it comes to the world. Businessmen rule the world. Being a basketball player, nigga, you are an entertainer. Do not inflate your value to the overall grand scheme of things. You just a basketball player. Don't nobody respect no basketball player. That's why I don't want to be known as the nigga that played basketball. I call myself the landlord. That basketball player and shit was just a stepping stone to me getting out of the hellhole called the hood. And I used the game. I ain't let the game use me. You don't see me. I know I didn't get no trophies, but I would have been bragging about my trophies if I got them. But that's cool. But I still understand that I use this game to get to the place that I wanted to be, because that was the whole purpose. Is these niggas thinking basketball is a lifestyle. Nigga, it's just a game. You niggas better grow y'all simple-minded ass up and get you some fucking land. Some of you niggas don't own the house you live in. You really don't own nothing. You just running around here with a inflated paycheck and a big mouth and a big ego. Without that badass white boy that's protecting you, most of you niggas ain't nothing.
As long as it's just fair game, back and forth jokes, as long as it stops there, I really had no issue with anybody. But if it gets a little too personal and, you know, you can use your power, then you might have an issue with a lot of people. But Gil seems like he's cool. Hopefully he doesn't go that route. And hopefully Stephen A and LeBron don't go that route either, using their power for other things.
And, you know, because I do have, you know, here, Gil's Arena, the new football show that's going to be coming on. I got my own, you know, Instagram, IG, Twitter. I mean, you know what I mean? I can sit there and, you know, with somebody to the point where, you know, 3 days.
And there you have it. He has his new football show going on. That is the reason why Gilbert will forever bring up Kwame Brown's name. Because for whatever reason, when he brings up my name, there's a level of excitement that happens on the internet. They don't really get excited for him around no other topic than when he mentions my name. For whatever reason, the internet explodes when we have a back and forth. They love it when he makes up these lies about me. So he'll forever make up things about me. He hadn't been around me since like 2005, 2004. But he'll talk about me as if, you know, we just kicked it the other week. Tell everybody I'm a drunk, I'm a this, I'm a that. Like he just saw me had a drink the other day. And I can be whatever a nigga need me to be. If you need me to be a drunk, cool. You know. Just don't get in my way. I ain't in no nigga way. I'm the epitome of F what a nigga said. You know, this nigga play little games and little kid talk. But I forgot. Kevin Gates got a song they said that's called P niggas, P N words. That's what the world love. P N words by Kevin Gates. That's what the world love. That's what we done fell in love with now, the fake and the phony.
He's into it. They already tapping out, apologizing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
y'all get it.
I'm executive producer. You know, my YouTube channel. I'm the owner and executive producer. And I host them all.
Y'all get it. Into it. They already sit there and, you know, on, you know, Instagram, IG, Twitter. I mean, you know what I mean? I can sit there and, you know, with somebody to the point where, you know, 3 days into it, they already tapping out, apologizing. You know what I mean? You know?
This boy want to be hard so bad that he tricked the internet to thinking that me and Sino apologized to him because he played an apology video that he clipped up from 3 years ago to where we put up some documents that were false documents that he had legal presentations to say that they were false. So at that point, you get sued or you apologize. So nobody's dumb. We apologized about that particular situation. This guy tried to make it seem like through the back and forth that he just put on Instagram, we tapped down and apologized. See, Gil, that's why your girls keep leaving you. Because once they find out that you're not really like that you just talking, they always leave you. This shit crazy, man. Once they find out you all cap. Nigga, that apology was something years ago, nigga. And you put that shit up on Instagram like we just apologized to you. You the fakest mother. You the fake boy. You Kwame don't curse, but you just fake, man. Golly, boy.
Y'all get it.
I'm executive producer. You know, my YouTube channel. I'm the owner and executive producer. And I host them all. What are you going to do? I really want to touch you. So all you're going to do is talk. You might clap that, but there's a level of understanding that I have that y'all are going to grasp. See, because I've been in corporate America, contrary to what most of these cats tell y'all, they want it too because they want corporate dollars. Mm-hmm. Well, I have relationships.
Man, I don't want. Why do everybody keep telling people what does corporate dollars? Do you know where corporate dollars come from? Man, y'all. I'm so glad I'm unplugged. You think I want advice from a dude who wrote in a book that he scored 1.5 points a game? And then he turned back around and say that's inaccurate. He ain't even play. So why did you write that? I don't want to hear nothing from no clown who think like that. Y'all are weird. Y'all are caught in a bubble. Nigga, the biggest business in the world is trash, mother trucker. Go in there and try to go control one of them ports where the trash coming in and out. Nigga, the money come from the mud. Y'all keep talking about corporate this, corporate that, corporate. Man, shut up. We are not the same, man. Everybody don't gotta want what you want, nigga. He want what I want. He want those corporate dollars. Corporate dollars for somebody to control your mouth. I can say whatever I want to say to you. You gotta fake like you a good boy, and you can't say what you say off camera because your mouth is controlled. Corporate sponsors are gonna be upset with you. YouTube ain't my corporate sponsor. They do have a policy. I'll just go on Instagram and say it. I'll just go on Twitch or Kick, but I'm gonna still say it. You guys, if you get caught saying anything that's inappropriate, you guys can lose corporate dollars. You just high price control little things, entities that you better be good boys. Male 51 became a YouTube member. Salute, salute. That's why when you niggas get deals, you get all your friends involved in your stupidity. And that's why the police got RICOs put together for you boys now, because you don't know how to act right. You don't know how to act good. You don't know how to act like the rich white man who just listen to people's scrutiny, say F them, and go get on a yacht. You niggas want to act like y'all tough. So you will try to do something behind the scene. And then that's how you niggas gonna get RICO. You niggas get money and get egotistical. They want what we want because we want corporate dollars. Now this nigga done went up here and lied, talking about I pitched a show. I pitched the show Kwame Brown Bust Life. I already have a show called Kwame Brown Bust Life. Thank you guys for attending my show. Yeah, they be on the air apologizing, getting fired. A girl can come out and just say anything about these niggas. They job is over with. A girl come out and say something about me. I'm go business as usual. Don't even want to hear it. I already know it's a lie, so I ain't got to worry about no corporate sponsor. But y'all want everybody to be up under y'all law. Y'all want to make it just sound. Why y'all don't never tell with the good and the bad that come with it? At least be honest. Stop trying to make it seem like I'm just crazy. At least be honest. At least tell the truth. Can y'all do that? Can you say, hey, look, the good thing about being with a corporate sponsor and corporate dollars is that you make a lot of money. But the drawback is public perception. I have to walk on pins and needles because I don't want to piss off my bosses. Because if I say anything real, and I will not say the truth, I will not engage in anything with anyone, because the first thing I'm going to be thinking about is how much money I make. And my money is forever got to be on my mind, because no matter what I do in life, I can't walk around like a man, because I might be against what the sponsors want. And most of your sponsors are, you know what they are. So it's easy to piss them off. And that's why these niggas got to start acting all different and wearing purses and shit, because they got all these sponsorship. Not all. And I'm not totally against every sponsorship. There's some sponsorships that they don't do that. There's some sponsorships that they don't try to control you. They just do good business with you, as long as you don't do nothing stupid, nothing super unethical, and they don't act like they control you. And those are the ones you want to work with. But this guy, Stephen A., he just think, Lord have mercy, you just a controlled puppy, $100 million puppy that can't even enjoy his own money. I would never want to trade his life with Stephen A. All this man do is work. What's the fun in that? When is he going to retire? When he's 70? When is he going to enjoy this $100 million? I want the money that the white guy that's paying Stephen A., I want his type of money, because if he can pay out $100 million, then that means he can sit back on a yacht. He can make all his kids basketball games, football games. He going to have availability. He can control his schedule. Stephen A. Smith can't control nothing. He got to be where everybody tell him to be. I don't want that type of money. I don't want 1.5 owning a restaurant. I don't want 5 million owning a restaurant. I'm gonna be busy 24 hours a day. I want 5 million owning real estate or passive income, so I can go do whatever I want to do. Work from anywhere. Go live anytime. So what they pick on, I don't understand what they be picking on. They be like, "Oh, he ain't got no advertising dollars." All they talk about is money. These niggas worship money or something. "Oh, he ain't got no advertising dollars. He want what we got." No, I don't. I'll take the money. I don't want what come with it. I'll be a liar if I say I won't take $100 million. But I don't want to become no slave to no $100 million nigga. No, I don't. Somebody offered me $100 million to do what Stephen A. do. I turn it down without even batting an eye. It's about quality of life. This nigga can't do what he want to do. Fuck, I look like making $100 million and somebody making my schedule. Nigga, if I make $100 million, I'm gonna make my own schedule. The schedule is, nigga, I'll be there when I get there. Yeah, I want my $100 million to make me feel like that. I'll be there when I tell everybody, just get there before me, and I'm on the way. Yeah, $100 million? Shit, I got the right to be an asshole. Yeah, I don't want no $100 million. Cause then now I gotta go act like I want to look at basketball, but I'm so bored. I'm playing solitary confinement. I'm playing solitary. Yeah, I don't want to have to fake the phone. I don't want to have to be somewhere that I don't want to be at. This man wants you to think that his life is so grand that he has to sit and watch a game that he don't even want to see. This man was playing solitary at the playoffs. The NBA finals. He didn't even want to be there. That ain't the kind of $100 million I want. I'm not going nowhere. I don't want to be if I got $100 million. Who gonna make me go? Nigga, I hire some samurai ninjas as security. I hire me 3 levels of security. Niggas that break arms, ribs, necks. That's all one layer of security. My second layer gonna be all ex-military SEAL Team 6 niggas with PTSD. That the judge gonna say thank you for your service. Yeah, it'll be all them because I want they trigger finger itchy. Motherfucker come fucking with me. $100 million? Yeah, I'm bulletproof out everything, bulletproof house, bulletproof cars, and I'm be walking with them niggas that break necks, arms, backs. In case it get rowdy in the building, then we get outside, it's gonna be niggas that it's SEAL Team 6. They don't need but one. They don't need no switch. Wow, they turn that switch into a goddamn little paddle. And who gonna make me come early? Come on, man. $100 million. That's what my $100 million be paying for. I'll be on the want ad. SEAL Team 6 members with PTSD needed. Stay on property. Build whatever house you want on property. Bring wife, kids, everything. I need 4 SEAL Team 6 snipers. Build you a house at the corner of each property. Don't worry, you'll have your own 4 acres. Yeah, get them motherfucker 4-acre plots at each entry. Make sure your military dogs do sweeps of the property every day without biting the hell out of me or my children. Any one of y'all dogs bite, contract terminated. Don't snipe, just leave. Shit. But I'm supposed to have $100 million and be at a damn game that I don't want to be at. No, man. My $100 million gotta look different. I'm on pace 2. I ain't number 43. Yeah, most millionaires don't get their million. See, I end up getting my millions early. You know what I mean? And then I gave it to some really smart people. They tell you to get it to the smart people. But somehow smart people always lose your money. Y'all NBA players, just know the really smart people, they always lose your money. So they not designed to get back, I don't think. That's just allegedly I think I snapped. I might not know, but just check. Just check. But yeah, I don't want my 100 million like this. I'll do some deals, but I don't want my 100 million working and playing solitaire at places I don't want to be.
Or executives. So it's like when somebody's talking about me, they're not realizing the executive is looking at them going like this. Oh, that's what you're doing. We don't want this. Why? We don't want them. We don't need them. You're our guy. I didn't say a word.
Relationships matter.
Didn't do anything. They ran them out, and all of a sudden they conveniently out of a job. Oh well, shouldn't ran them out. You got to know who you're dealing with. Same principle.
And that was the reason, if you're Kwame and you still in here, that was the reason that I said to Kwame Brown back then, you would never go viral again. You would trend. You're going to trend because you attack trending topics. So something that's trending, because you're jumping on it, of course you're going to trend, but you would never go viral again. And you can never get a really big job. You can never really get a big opportunity because everybody you pissed off, everybody you attacked is in positions that you want to get in.
Unfortunately, Gil is right to a certain standpoint. It's going to be tough for Kwame Brown to really navigate this space if he wants to really take over media and get to new heights. You know, him going at the Charlemagnes, the Gils, the Stephen A. Smiths, pretty much a lot of people in corporate media. It's going to be tough for Kwame Brown to really, get this content thing off the ground. Yeah, he's going to be able to do his thing, stay afloat, stay relevant, but there is a difference between, going viral and, being trending. So again, I rock with Kwame, no issues with him, no issues with Gil. I may troll him, say that he works for Clutch Sports and LeBron, but, he's doing his thing on a major independent level with corporate media outlets to where he can get his voice out there, where he can pretty much promote his own product, Gil's Arena, and his production company. So by Gil kind of being in the good graces of mainstream media, pretty much a lot of people, at the top of the game, he's going to have opportunities to pitch his show. If he wants to take Gil's Arena on a major platform, he may have the opportunity to do so as long as he doesn't burn a lot of bridges. Unfortunately, Kwame Brown burnt a lot of bridges with the go along, get along game, trying to stay away from, the mainstream media. It could cost him. So as long as Kwame, he's cool, comfortable where he's at, again, he'll be able to put out good content, make a decent living. But again, it's going to be tough if he's going against, the elites. It just may not happen for Kwame on the mainstream level.
No matter what you say, right? You attacked who? Everybody you attacked. Stephen A. Think about everything Stephen A. got. Anybody who wants to hire you at a job that he's at, they're going to ask him first. Or just because they have the relationship with him, they're not even going to look your way. Shannon Sharp, same thing. Stat and Matt, right? You got to get past there.
Duh, I don't think y'all heard that. Let me go back. I don't think y'all heard that, boy. I want y'all to hear how it work again, y'all. Y'all hear this again.
Kwame on the mainstream level.
No matter what you say, right? You attacked who? Everybody you attacked. Stephen A. Think about everything Stephen A. got. Anybody who wants to hire you at a job.
Wait, let me stop it one more time. He keeps saying I'm attacking Stephen A. because I asked him why was he at colleges and high schools. That's an attack. A dude that been talking about me for that long, I attacked him now. That's crazy.
Again, it's going to be tough if he's going against, the elites. It just may not happen for Kwame on the mainstream level.
No matter what you say, right? You attacked who? Everybody you attacked. Stephen A. Think about everything Stephen A. got. Anybody who wants to hire you at a job that he's at, they're going to ask him first. Or just because they have the relationship with him, they're not even going to look your way. Shannon Sharp, same thing. Stat and Matt, right? You got to get past their web. Right? Kendrick Perkins. You got to get past his web, right? You got the radio side. You got them. You got, was it Charlemagne them? And his connections and his web, right? So all these people you done attacked, not their work, you attacked them personally. Even if they don't consult them, most people don't want to mess up the relationship with the person they have, so they're not even going to consider doing business with you just because of the bridge or the fight you have with them.
Yeah, and that's what it is. A lot of people, if they want to work with other individuals, they'll be like, well, you are beefing with the homie or the homie of a homie. So I may not be able to really, get you where you need to go. And going back to Kwame, that's the thing. by him burning those bridges, by him going at these major figures, yeah, if he wants to try to pitch a show or do anything content-wise or business-wise in the space, by him going at pretty much everybody that's on a mainstream platform, not everybody, but to certain people, it's going to be tough for him to kind of work around that unless he just has an undeniable show, undeniable content to where, you know what, yeah, he says some things about certain people, but the content he's putting out, this show, is undeniable. We got to really put it out there. But again, like I said earlier, as long as Kwame, he's cool, to go along, get along gang, I respect it. And I've said some things about certain people as well. So who knows, maybe I may not get to the levels, but as long as you got good content, good product, you can be mainstream in the independent space. And I think that's what Kwame's doing.
And I know Kwame knows that because Kwame tried to sell a show. He tried to sell his Kwame Brown life, and he's in a meeting in Atlanta with another NBA player. And the guy told him, hey, how is your relationship with Gilbert? He said, because, I'm in a deal with him. And if you guys are beefing, I can't touch you. I got to ask him if it's okay. That actually happened to him in real time. I didn't know nothing about the business. I didn't even know what they was doing. This had nothing to do with me, but that question came up.
Damn, that's how I be.
And that's why I said, just looking at this web, boom, you're not going to be able to do anything big because you guys jump through so many hoops.
Exactly. It's like a firewall when it comes to networking. You get so close, you're almost there, but you kind of get bounced out. That algorithm, you can get bounced out a lot of things when you're really trying to push content. So I guess if this is true and Kwame Brown was pitching some type of show or content and hey, you going at Gil and it pretty much, gets destroyed. So you never really have an opportunity to really move that way. Again, if Kwame wants to invest in himself, invest in his content, that's great. And I'm sure he's doing that. But if he ever wants to get to those heights, it's going to be tough for him. Again, a lot of people are cool within their space. I'm cool within my space. I don't really have relationships. I don't really know anybody anyways. Maybe I will in the near future, but if I got to go through all that just to get my content on major platforms, I'm cool in this space. It is what it is. And again, I think that's where Kwame's at, but it's always good to have those connections. So, once you go at these people, again, other people may know these individuals and it's just going to be a tough workaround.
And the Kwamites can say Kwame was right, but the Kwamites are the same people who are doing the same thing to everybody else. Think about it. Whoever aligns themselves with Kwame don't like nobody else. They attack everybody else, right? If Kwame Brown was this big entity, think about Damn D. I can't do no business with Damn D. He ain't giving me no shot, right? Clara Booker's page, he's not giving me no shot. Or her, she's her. She's not giving me no shot. Right? You got the business, not no shot. Like you see how many people that surround themselves and friends that surround themselves that won't allow you to get nowhere near. They're gonna bash you. They're gonna kill you off before you start. That's no different.
Again, essentially he's saying Kwame Brown is blackballed. He either blackballed himself or whatever the case may be. But by him, talking his talk, he's pretty much in the position where he's at now. And again, just because I may, rock with Kwame or certain things that he says, and, I go at people, but I take everything by case basis. So if I say some stuff about LeBron and things change, I'll salute him or I'll change my opinion. But for the most part, everything that I say, I stand on. So, either if I'm ever doing business or trying to network and things don't go through, it is what it is. But I'm always.
So, Kwame, you should squash the beef with Gil. He will get you blackballed. I don't have no beef with nobody. He's just mad that I don't want to work with him. How is it beef? Because I said no. This whole story that he told y'all, do you know Gil? Because I'm in a deal with him. Okay, if you guys want me to work with Gil, I respectfully decline. You can't get mad at me for saying no. Like now they want to, anybody I say something about, because I'm not in a deal with somebody, then everybody just say, well, forget it. They'll cancel my page. I got like 6 offers when they thought my YouTube page was canceled. So again, it's not gonna hurt me if they cut my YouTube page off. It's just somebody gonna offer me a deal. So I don't even understand why they trying this stupidity. It's just dumb. You can't cut off what somebody got. People like to hear me talk. But I don't want to work with this gentleman. I don't have no beef with this gentleman. He know what he did, and that's what I said. They can't handle the fact that they want to call it crying. This is what these gentlemen say. Even though I was on my tractor, that bothered nobody. I'm crying and I can't get over the past because I said that this gentleman, with the help of his agent, Dan Fagan, did some despicable back in the day. And he's never atoned for it. He just lied about it. And so, no, I don't want to work with you. And he can't, get over the fact that no matter how much money you keep telling me that we can make, no matter how much we break the internet on these back and forth, I'm not going to work with you because I stand on principle. I know what you did. You can lie all you want to about what you did, but I know what you did. I know what you said. So it is what it is. There ain't no beef. I just don't want to work with you. Who cares that you say I'm on coke, and who cares that the only thing you got is to make up some gossip girl shit about a nigga you don't even be around. None of that affects me. I'm grown. I don't like the people you like. I don't want to hang with the celebrities you hang that supposed to be so important and famous, but they'll snicker and kicker about a joke about a bus from a lane. If you niggas is so important, y'all are supposed to be like, why are we talking about him again? Why are we talking about this little nigga? Y'all supposed to be, y'all high and mighty. Y'all supposed to be making jokes about Drake and Jay-Z, ain't it? Why y'all making jokes about little old bus? Maybe y'all not as important as y'all think y'all are. Maybe you're not as important. Maybe you upset that I don't hold you in such high regard. Maybe everybody else can kiss your ass. I don't hold you in that high regard because in the real life, I don't see you in none of these spaces. We got a city council meeting here in Brunswick at 5:00. I bet you, none of the niggas that be talking shit about me, calling me coons, calling me anything, even know about the commissioners meeting today at 5:00 in Brunswick. I bet you the niggas that be hollering about coon and this and that, acting so pro-black on the internet, I bet you in they city, they don't know the day, the time. They don't got the commissioner number, the alderman. They don't know nobody, don't talk to nobody. They just be on the internet. I bet you none of them niggas that act like they like women, niggas that just be acting. These niggas is some good actors. You niggas that be talking shit down here in Brunswick, if you here and you've been talking noise, there's a commissioners meeting where you can talk about what you need in your city. The money that's flowing into the city, you can have it redirected to where you want. You need speed bumps on the road. You can go down there and you talk to your commissioners. Whatever you need, it's the time you say so. Because when you don't say nothing, don't be crying and complaining when the white folks get all the money. It ain't because of racism. It's because you don't get up off your ass and go down and you don't know nothing about none of the meetings, none of the times, none of the nothing. So in every city, most of the city, the money go to the white folks because niggas don't never show up. Niggas don't never show up. So can't be complaining. You niggas are no shows. You just want to show up on the internet and your Twitter feeds and your goddamn Facebook timelines. You niggas is the most pro-blackest niggas in the world. You would think y'all show up at the parent-teacher conference. You don't show up for that either. So I'm kind of torn. I be torn because I love us, but I know we full of sometimes. So I know sometimes you're gonna love me because I say mama's cooking, and I understand what makes a hell of a young person. They gotta have a hell of a mother. That's why these clowns tried to discredit and attack my mother by saying she was a prostitute in Atlanta. Well, my mother never even lived in Atlanta. But Trump get hit with fake news, so who am I to not get hit with fake news? I enjoy fake news. That means I'm a bad mother, shut my mouth. Because they were saying all this stuff about Trump, and now behind the scenes, they secretly paying him. Lawsuit after lawsuit, they paying him. So it ain't my fault these guys infatuated. But I love the fact that this gentleman said too much during this live. I love it. I love the fact, because I'm against everything that he's talking about. I'm not for nothing that he's talking about. Everything he just said sound weak to me. You worried about somebody stopping you from eating. I'm not worried about you, your bosses, Stephen A. I'm not worried about none of y'all stopping me from eating. Somebody told me I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, and I just had enough, I don't know, to believe it. I actually believe it, Gil. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm going to act like I'm right. That you, your bad bosses, Stephen A., none of y'all put together compare to God. So if it's something that's out there for me, I'm going to get it. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you're an atheist. Maybe you just believe that what you want to believe, but I'm going to believe what I want to believe, and I believe I'm going to get it. So you can stop threatening me. You can stop saying what I ain't going to get. You can stop talking like that, because, nigga, you don't know what you're talking about. You just had to amend what you were saying. First you said I wasn't going to never go viral. I wasn't going to never get past 10,000 views. The same 10,000, I beat that. I wasn't going to never go viral. I went viral because you tried to say it was trendy instead of viral, but no, it went viral. When I was dancing around laughing at you, you could look all over Twitter. They didn't let it go viral on my page because you guys are doing a heck of a bang up job on this page. But on other people's pages, it did millions of views. So me dancing and laughing, it was hilarious. So you said I wasn't entertaining, but people don't agree with you. You're the one not really entertaining. You just kind of gossip about things that other people send you. I was going to break it down because this guy didn't know how to come up with his own comebacks. So he pretty much used every joke that somebody else already used. So it's kind of laughable, this whole back and forth that he did. It really proved that he's everything I said he was. The guy has no imagination. The guy had to use videos from a runaway junkie. It was just amazing. He used those videos, the exact same videos, the exact same pictures, the exact same everything. And he say, I don't do nothing by myself, but he used a whole editing team. And it still didn't do nothing. I gained subscribers on Instagram. I got monetized on Instagram. I have a Twitch now. I'm a part of the Twitch club or the Twitch, I forgot, affiliates. I was an affiliate. I got to sign up to be an affiliate. And out of the deal, he got a football program that he's going to make millions of dollars. Good for you, man. This man is an Italian job, bro. All he care about is money. It's hard for me to be around people like that say and do anything and be like, I got money. Nah, like, that ain't my speed. But those people get mad when you don't want to be around them. It's like they get pissed off that you don't care. Like, after they say, I got money, I got this, I got that, you ain't got what I got. And you be like, okay, cool. But I got this. I got a bigger pool. I got that, I got this. So? But I got money, though. That shit just stupid at that point. Just go sit your ass down somewhere. Nobody cares about that. They don't feel comfortable around real ones. Yeah, I mean, I guess these guys have been picking and joking at me on television. I never knew. I never watched the internet. I never watched TV. I remember one day in the locker room and for Charlotte, I was walking through and one of Stephen A. little things ran, and the locker room was quiet because they all was just watching, and he was talking shit about me. Kwame Brown, he came, and I stopped and I looked at it, and I just looked and I'm like, this nigga get paid for that? Here I am, year 10. He's getting paid for saying this stupidity. Okay. I always looked at it like these the immature, fake, so-called bullies that never grew up. Cause what these niggas laugh about, and I know these niggas in real life, so it's all a facade. In real life, I know them. That's why they online just be talking and be with security and be with a bunch of niggas. Everything I said about them was so accurate that they can't help but not to like me. I know why so many of them don't like me, because when I describe when I was saying BAN on the internet, when I was describing a BAN, I was like, these niggas that don't feel comfortable in their own skin, that's always with a bunch of niggas, that's always being protected like they're in a bad boys club. You know, I'm describing a lot of people. So by nature of just me saying that, and it's them, you know, a hit dog will holler. They can't help but not like me when I'm describing a lot of niggas whole get down, wake up every day, kiss their girl, then go downstairs and get 17 niggas, and they all pile up in the car to go to the movies. They all pile up in the car to go to the restaurant. They all pile up in the car to go to the club. They all pile up in the car to go, man, I don't want to live no motherfucking life like that. You can't tell me I'm jealous of a soul. I can go to Walmart alone. I find comfort and peace and beauty in that, nigga. I ride around on a scooter by myself. I won't trade that for a dollar amount. I don't want what you niggas want. And I don't understand why you niggas don't get that. Sometimes money can be your biggest prison. I don't want to be in prison, nigga. Michael Jackson had all the money in the world. He could not walk down a sidewalk without one of you funky breath son of a guns touching, looking at him, running up in his face. What a life. Such a life, the man couldn't even sleep. The man took drugs to go to sleep. Who wants to live that life? Where a man can't even take his girl on a date and give her his undivided attention because everybody pulling and tugging for an autograph. I can take a girl anywhere we want to go, and I can enjoy our time together. So I don't know why these niggas act like their life so grandiose. I done lived that life. I done been the #1 draft pick where it took me goddamn near 2 hours to leave a grocery store where I'm just trying to mind my business and get some fucking coconut milk. You too tall to ride on a scooter? BS. I can't say what I want to say. BS, buddy. I sure can. What's cap, Nacho? Man, here you go talking about something. Cap, what's cap? Now, what cap is the way you find stuff in the grass. Now, I appreciate you getting me unstuck when I got stuck, but nigga, I shot out that piece of metal. It should have hit you in the foot. Trying to tear the blade up the first day. But this nigga trying to scare me, man. People still run up on your big ass. Yeah, they still run up and talk to me and stuff, but it's not as bad as it used to be. That's just in my hometown, though. You already know. If motherfuckers gonna see you in hometown, they gonna talk. Nah, man, I already got that scooter. I done fell in love with that scooter. I'm gonna get a different real bike so I can bike around. That's gonna be one of the things I do to get in shape and stay in shape. when I ain't on the scooter, I'm gonna be on my bike. I'm gonna be riding. I'm gonna get me a real good road bike, and I'm gonna be cruising everywhere. You gonna see me on my bike. I think older people, that's the thing that they should do more, bike. Instead of driving a car to the store, ride your bike to the store. If it ain't a bunch of groceries, like the old school, put your little basket on the front, ride your little bike to the store, get you something out of the things that you want to do in life. Some of y'all live in a close-knit community. Instead of you getting them electric bikes or getting them down, you don't want to scoot around everywhere. If you don't use it, you lose it. So start biking to these little stores if you can't walk. If you stand within 2 miles, 3 miles, hell, 5 miles of the store, you should be able to bike that little ride. Put you a little lock on it, get on in there, get your little whatnots, and bike on back. That's your little workout for the day. He said he been riding his dirt bike to work. Nah, they ain't gonna steal your bike. You gotta lock it up. Shit, when hey, look here. Health is wealth. Ain't no point in having all that money if you're sick. That's what I do, ride my bike around the city. Yeah, I want to live in a community where I can ride my bike. Where there ain't no shooting or none of that. Where niggas should just ride bikes and chill. Yeah, I'm damn sure gonna lock my bike up. He said, I gained a lot of weight driving, laugh out loud, lost weight without one. Yeah, just get you a bike. He said, I got a Peloton in the garage in Texas. I'm good. Shit, you want a bike and you want a bike in the heat. So you straight. And Texas too stretched out. Hell, you'll be on a bike for a damn hour just trying to get to the gas station, let alone the damn grocery store in Texas. Riding bikes are dangerous though because people can't drive. Yeah, that's why I ride in the oncoming traffic. I don't never follow the rules. Talking about ride on the bike lane with the traffic. Man, please, I can't see that car swerving. I'm going to ride right with the traffic so I can see. You swerve, I jump off the bike. And then we go from there. Hell yeah, Texas, boy. Hell, ain't nowhere in the world I'd be riding no bike to no store in Texas. I'd be like old buddy with that Peloton with a fan in my garage. I wouldn't have no Peloton in that heat. But it's hard for me to ride, do the stationary stuff, man. I like to get out now. Sometimes in the garage, I can do, in the house, I can do the elliptical downstairs while watching TV. But I would much rather be outside, riding on a bike, listening to music, talking trash with whoever riding with me, if somebody riding with me, or by myself. I done got lost riding the bike up them country roadside. And I had fun using the GPS getting back. You talk about the feds downstairs. I want a water-resistant row machine. You want a water-resistant row machine? I didn't even know they had water-resistant row machine. But yeah, man, shit, that's my cup of tea. Let's get outside. Some days it's cool to work inside. That's for the rainy days. Shit, let's get outside. We could do the lift inside, but let's get outside for the cardio. Them steel toilets around the corner. Man, this nigga's crazy. Man, that man ain't gonna be on no steel toilet. That man gonna get probation. I'm telling you, that man will get probation.
gonna stand on what I say unless I'm wrong, and I apologize. But other than that, man, again, man, shout out to Kwame, shout out to Gil. Gil's doing some things in this major independent space with Gil's Arena, the sponsors. As long as he stays out of trouble, works out that legal situation, Gil, he can possibly get to a whole new level in media. And again, with Kwame, man, keep grinding, keep working. Hopefully everything's good with his platform and he can kind of push through and create his own brand.
I was his only way in, and you see how he treated me.
Now he's the victim. I was his only way in. He really think that they're the only people that tried to work with me. Kill, you really think that? Oh man. This guy here is funny, man. This is a hilarious dude. You think highly of yourself. But Bus Life is already a brand. I have the apparel, I have the markings, I have the trademarks, I have everything to show that it's a brand. It may not be a mainstream brand, but I don't necessarily know if I want it to be a mainstream brand. It's gonna be that Slim Thug kind of approach over here. Shout out to Slim Thug from down there in Texas. He has all the cars that your favorite rapper wish they had if they would have kept their masters. So it's gonna kind of be like that approach over here. They're gonna say what they say, but it's just gonna keep, going up over here. They doing everything in their power to hate on me. I'm just talking about what I see and what I believe. That's my God-given right. They're so offended and so triggered by what I say, they call their bosses to try to shut my page down. Now, that's crazy. That's funny to me. This dude is actually trying to play victim because I declined to work with him. I wonder if he walk around his house saying, I'm KB. Yeah, he's literally playing victim because I declined to work with him without a sincere, real apology. And we knew he can't bring himself to do that, so we don't work together. He's a big kid. He want to play through life. He want to lie. He started coming up and explaining, he's lying. And he started going back through dates. So I don't care about all that, though. I don't even know why we are talking about that. I'm content with what I got going on when it comes to this guy. But I can't seem to figure out why he got to keep bringing me up. Why every time he on his show, Gil's Arena, it's kind of like this one guy. And Josiah got to say, it always go back to this one guy. But the people on Instagram and all these places, they act like they don't know this. But maybe all of these people on Instagram don't watch his show. Because had they watched his show and it wasn't a bunch of bots, maybe there are bots. Because if those Instagram numbers are real, then those people in the show should be seeing him bring up my name all the time. If you are not a threat to Gil, then why did he take your page down? Because he really not really funny. I do this by myself. He got to have Swaggy P, who is hilarious. He got to have like 4 people in the one to get me. He got 4 guys in one to get me. It's amazing though, but I'm just saying, man, you got to get over the fact that, bro, you just different. You just weird. And it's okay to be weird. You go on with your bad self, your weird self. But I got to take on a meeting at 11 o'clock. I got a contractors meeting. I might put this on my other page because we doing news and reviews, and I might show the youngins how to talk. No, I'm gonna do it on this main page. So I'm vetting a contractor, and I'm gonna tell them what I need and what I want, and I might bring y'all with me on the experience to tell me if you like them. And if we like them, we're gonna roll with them, and we're gonna get them to pretty up this house the rest of the way. And I'm gonna start going to get the materials because I want to plug and play. I like this. Start getting the toilet, start getting all the materials that I need in order to boom, 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 make this thing happen. So, but Gil, man, hold on, let me see if it's any more of this before we go.
Gil's Arena, you see Gil's Arena. I was trying to, hey, let's do this thing. We can, hey, nope, you and this, that. If you got this person involved, okay.
See, he just admitted it. All I said was no. And then when he tried to take my page the first time and was disrespectful, saying that you're going to be begging me for a job, then it turned to F you and F Gil's Arena. You're not going to tell me I'm going to be begging you for anything. But I guess the people that he's used to dealing with, I know he probably don't do that to Kenyon because he feel like Kenyon will slap him, and he close enough to him. But he like to punk dudes, and every time that he's around a dude he can't punk, then usually the dude that he's trying to punk end up going to jail. And we ain't gonna say no names. So I'm not, gonna fall for his little game, He definitely always squirming around in his seat. Yeah, this boy here is crazy, man. But he just pretty much explained how to go along, get along, gang work. I love it. I'm not trying to be in your mainstream, Gil. I don't care nothing about mainstream numbers. All I care about is people that listen to my words. They respect what I'm saying enough to even care about listening. I salute those people, and those people rock with me. I don't need to be on no mainstream for people to rock with me. So it is what it is. And money, I don't really worship money. I make cool money, I'm still a broke bus. I make cool money though. And whatever I don't got, I'm gonna get. And whatever I got, I respect it and I love it. So it ain't all about that. It seemed to be you got everything, but you want me to have what you got so bad. You supposed to have everything. Why you want me to have what you got so bad then? If you got everything you got or you won't need, why you keep fucking with me so bad? What is it about me? Why you want me to learn what you know? Why you want me to see what you make? If I'm not asking. Just do you, bro. Yeah, just do you. that nigga lowbrow as F. Yeah, man. They can't handle what a nigga just respectfully say, just do you. Everybody keep classifying something as beef. Why do I got a beef with a basketball player that's 2,400 miles away? I'm not beefing with this clown. I just want nothing to do with this clown. I've been saying that from day one. But you guys can remix the story how you want to. I've been asking this clown from day one, just, hey, man, stop saying my name. If somebody asks you anything about me, just tell them you don't want nothing to do with talking about me in that way. I never said he couldn't talk about me. If he thought something, if he feels something on his show, then you say something. But don't be going on these people's show answering no questions about me. He talking about, oh, you broke some truths, and go right back on that white boy show. Because you know these niggas can't get no power without paying homage to them white boy, them J boy. If you notice, they all got a ritual they got to do to keep this little fake power they think they got. They all got to, when it's a juicy story, they go run and get up on the DJ Vlad like little bad bees. These niggas know what to do, boy. They take their story, they go run and twerk it to DJ Vlad. Huh, you get the story. Huh, Vlad, you get it. Here you go, Vlad. Shit crazy. They supposed to be so big and bad. You got your own platform. Keep it on yours. You got a YouTube. Keep it on yours. Why you got to keep running over there to do that? Why you got to keep running over there to argue with a black man on this white boy platform? Getting him millions of views. You saying the most outlandish, dumb stuff about me that you don't know nothing about. Got millions of views on this white boy channel. But you want to say Kwame just mad at me. I don't know why he mad at me. He just be beefing. See, you dumb. And this is why I want nothing to do with you. You a dirty minded person. You don't think. There's millions of people on Vlad TV that probably don't even know me. But the first thought of Kwame Brown is that he's a drunk, he's a this, he's a that. All by his backed up, who so-called give validity to this story, this guy. So again, it ain't no beef. Just nigga, stop talking about me. Kwame, why you don't want Gil to speak the truth about you? How would he know any truth about me and I don't be nowhere around him, stupid? Y'all niggas don't know how to think. He don't know no truth about me. This nigga don't know me. If he knew any truth about me, why he trying to talk to my son? He don't know no truth about me. He's trying to elicit people around me. I don't want no truth about him. I don't want to know nothing about him. He's not very interesting to me. I don't say things like I want to go have sex with a female to get information out of her about him. There's nothing, there's no information I need to know about. I know enough. So this fairy tale la la land that Kwame is beefing with somebody or Kwame is caring about somebody is really the other way around. But it is what it is. When niggas got to go to the extreme of trying to make it seem like a brother is living with you and he have SA charges and they circle a date and they move the date to a different situation. It just shows you the media games that he just said that they would use. It just shows you the type of games that they play. That's the type of game these Negroes play. He didn't make me apologize on anything. That's the games that they play. He got you to believe he was a tough guy, and you probably helped him get promoted to the football show. See, they manipulate you guys, and that's how y'all vote Democrat every year too. Manipulation. Get you thinking about being black and slavery. It get you to do any damn thing. A dummy 2,400 miles away talking about I do coke. There was an apology video. See, again, that's you not knowing the whole story. You just showed up, didn't you? That apology video is from 3 years ago when we put up something that was illegal that he proven with court documents that was not true. So we apologize for that part 3 years ago or 2 years ago. That got nothing to do with back and forth on Instagram. On Instagram, he got destroyed. YouTube, he got destroyed. So he flagged my page down and then put that apology video up as if it was new. He said 3 days they end up apologizing. We haven't apologized to this clown. Ain't Cino didn't apologize. I didn't apologize. That's an old ass video from some court case that we put up some documents. So he tricked y'all again. This nigga wanted to get a TV show off my name and he got one. Now he got the football show. He a nigga neither. That's why he want to be close to me. He don't move nothing by himself. I move the needle. That's why they keep wanting to bring me and him together. They like, wait a minute. You guys together do crazy numbers. So all he does is keep recreating scenarios every couple of months. I think he's going to do it every down season. Every time that there's nothing to talk about, the same way that Stephen A used to do. When there's nothing to talk about, he'll bring me up periodically to give people a little taste of it. But when the drought in the media, when there's no basketball and football, I'm pretty sure he's going to bring me up every year. Because he doesn't move any numbers. Or the feds downstairs. Yeah, he don't move no numbers. You looked at his imprint on the internet prior to him going back and forth with me. You can look at his YouTube page. It was inactive. He didn't have Gil's Arena or none of this presence that he has now. I came on the scene. He keeps talking about me and get another show. He had that FUBU show that wasn't really doing nothing. KB, I move, you move, Gil, just like that. Yeah, now he want a sandwich. This nigga done went country on us, y'all. A city, LA nigga, Valley nigga is a country nigga now. Everybody want to be an N-word, but nobody want to be an N-word. But listen, I got to go make my 11 o'clock. So I'm going to end this live and I'm going to start another. He couldn't win in the NBA without KB either. I told you. And he want to talk like he's so great, but his resume don't stack up to greatness. It stack up to flash in the pan. 2-3 years. Was it better than my career? Debatable. But he had more points. It was flash in the pan, skills or selfishness. And then that's it. And translating the wins. But hey, it is what it is. People tell their story how they tell it. Well, are they content though? Somebody not content with their story. My story is going great in my opinion, but someone is not content with their story. You got here and KB leaving? Yeah, I'm leaving, but I'm going to start another one. I got to go. I got to get on the move, so I got to get off of this one. But I'm going to get mobile, and I'm going to go around here, and I'm going to talk to the contractor with y'all there. But y'all have a blessed day. I'm up out of this thing. Gone. Let you borrow that lawnmower. Man, I like the block too. Man, that lawnmower, ooh, Lord have mercy, boy. Ooh, that's a beast. Matter of fact, I'm going to get on my lawnmower in a minute. As soon as I finish this meet, I'm on the lawnmower. But y'all have a blessed day. I'm up out of this thing. I'm gone.